So number 16, notice the way it's formatted. It looks like a trinomial because there's three different terms, and it's a quadratic. So notice that you may realize that this is like ax squared plus bx plus c, meaning yes, we do need to factor. So in order to factor, the first step was always to find the greatest common factor. So when you look at this problem, you can notice that they are all even numbers, meaning the greatest common factor is 2. So you could pull out 2. When you pull out 2, you get m squared plus 6m plus 5 equal to 0. So the first thing you can do is you can either factor and factor the inside, or you can actually get rid of this 2 because it's being multiplied, so you could divide this whole thing by 2. And when you divide by 2, you're able to cancel that 2 out. And you get m squared plus 6m plus 5 equals 0. Then what you want to do is find the factors for m squared plus 6m plus 5. So if you use that x method, we know our a value is right here in front. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 6, c equals to 5. So a times c is on the top, b is at the bottom. This is your little refresher. So 1 times 5 is 5, and the b term is 6. So the question you have to ask yourself is, what are the two numbers you can multiply to get 5, but if you add it, it's 6? After you think about it, you'll realize it's 1 and 5. Since the a value is 1, we don't need to divide these numbers, so it's just 1 and 5. So it will be m plus 1 and m plus 5 equals 0. Now since we have its factors, this is the first factor, and this is the second factor, I'm going to set it equal to 0. M plus 1 equals 0, m plus 5 equal to 0. Remember, one of the factors just has to equal to 0 for the answer to be 0 in the equation. So when you isolate m, you subtract 1 on each side. M is equal to -1. And if you isolate m here, you subtract 5. M equals -5. So my answers are m equals -1 and m equals -5.